All right, very important that we get to our forecast today. Doppler 10 meteorologist Madison Reich is here, and we have a lot to talk about today. I like how you broke it down a little earlier. You said we have two different stories today.
Yes, yes. So the first half of the day is going to be really, really nice. It's kind of like yesterday where we started off with the sunshine.
It was nice.
We warmed up those temperatures, and it was really beautiful. And then we had some of those pop-up thunderstorms in the afternoon.
Sure.
So it's going to be like that. We actually are going to see our daytime highs right around lunchtime. Temperatures peaking in the lower 70s. So we've got the heat, we've got the humidity. The only thing we have left, the only ingredient we need to see some of those severe storms is lift. And that is going to be provided by a cold front that's currently off to our west. So that's going to roll in around 2, 3 o'clock, and it's going to fire up a line of showers and storms. And because we have all three of those ingredients and we have a plentiful amount of them, that it's likely we see a few of these storms embedded within that line become strong to severe. We're not expecting anything crazy with this. In fact, we only have a marginal or the lowest level risk for severe storms. But one thing you want to note with this, even though we have that lower level risk, is we've got potential for some really strong winds, gusts up to 40 miles per hour. And that's where we could see some issues. And that's just our sustained winds. Within those stronger storms, it's potential we could see gusts up to 50 to 60 miles per hour, as well as see some bursts of heavier rainfall and maybe even some small hail. So we're going to be keeping a close eye on that today. Of course, starting out right now, quiet. Nothing going on here in central Ohio. Those showers, though, already starting to develop for some spots off to our west. I do want to walk you through your hour by hour here. We're starting off around now, 6 o'clock in the morning, starting to see temperatures climb. We're back to the 60s for pretty much everybody by 10 o'clock, even Columbus up to 64. We hit those daytime highs right around lunchtime. We start to see some cloud cover develop. Temperature's going to be in the 70s at this point. Humidity relatively high. Now, down to our southwest, showers and storms get started as early as 12:30 into 1 o'clock. But for our westernmost counties here, it'll be 2 o'clock that we start to see those develop. So Urbana seeing it by right at 2 o'clock. Washington Courthouse close behind. Piketon also seeing those early showers. We jump ahead to 3, now seeing this line moving right through Columbus, Delaware, Marion, MacArthur, even into Logan. Jump ahead to 4 o'clock now. We're seeing it in Mount Vernon, Zanesville, McConnellsville, New Lexington, and Bucyrus. Finally, 5 p.m. Coshocton still seeing some of those. Cambridge, Caldwell, McConnellsville still seeing a few of those stronger storms. Got a little bit of rain lingering by 6 p.m. Nothing quite as strong as that initial line, though. It's going to take a lot of that energy right at the get-go. And temperatures, check this out, 9 p.m. down to the 40s. So we're going to be dropping fast, but we still have a little bit of energy left behind as this system moves out. And I did want to show you your sustained winds. So at 12 o'clock, we've already got gusts up to 20. We see them jump up to 40 miles per hour by 3 p.m. and that's pretty much where they stay through the evening hours and into the overnight. So again, those temperatures peak super early and then they drop like a rock down to the 60s by 3 p.m., 50s by 4 p.m., by 5 o'clock lower 50s, and we continue to drop through the overnight. By 6 a.m. Monday morning, down to the upper 30s in Columbus, quite a few spots hugging that 30-degree mark with still more activity out there, more rain. Because we're so close, it is likely that we see a few spots dip briefly just below that freezing point in the upper levels of the atmosphere, which could give us a bit of a rain-snow mix transition. So watch out for slick spots on roadways throughout your Monday. It's something we'll have to keep an eye on, and we'll still see some pretty gusty winds with those gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Temperatures over the next couple days do rebound, so Monday's going to be cold. But by Tuesday into Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're seeing temperatures climb back to the 70s, even upper 70s by Thursday afternoon, very close to the 80s. But we do drop back down to the 70s, lower 70s by Friday, and then more 50s and 60s with some rain chances by next weekend.